We suffer from the disease of irresponsibility. We want no responsibility for our own survival. We want no responsibility for our own redemption. We want no responsibility for our own longevity. What did the Honorable Frederick Douglass say about you Negroes 100 years ago? What did the Honorable Frederick Douglass say about you kind of Negroes 150 years ago? Frederick Douglass said, quote, "A people who will not fight for themselves are not worth being fought for by others." I'm going to say it again. This is what Frederick Douglass said about you handkerchief head plantation Democratic Party coons. Frederick Douglass said, "A people who will not fight for themselves when they have the means to do so are not worth being fought for by others." Frederick Douglass said, "A man who does not value his own freedom will not value your freedom." Frederick Douglass said, "It is senseless to put a man on his feet if the next minute his head will be back on the concrete." Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did and it never will. Douglass said, "Find out what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found the exact measure of injustice that will be used against them." Melanin drip. Melanin drip. Melanin drip. Son of the sun. Leo season every day. Brothers and sisters, we must get serious. Brothers and sisters, we must get serious. Brothers and sisters, well, first of all, black people are the only people on the planet Earth who says they don't need leadership. We're the only people who don't believe in leadership. Do you want to know why? Why are Negroes always talking about how they don't need leadership? You know why? Because you don't respect black authority. That's your problem. You don't respect black authority, and because you have no patience to be told what to do from other black people, you simply come to the conclusion that leadership is irrelevant. You love disorganization. We thrive off of disorganization. That's why you hear Negroes say we don't need leadership, because we thrive off of disorganization. We love chaos and dysfunction. The Negro community is a cesspool of chaos and disorganization. Whenever you hear Negroes say we don't need leadership, you're dealing with a Negro who thrives off of chaos and disorganization. But guess what? Dr. Carter G. Woodson in Miseducation of the Negro. Dr. Carter G. Woodson in Miseducation of the Negro. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, the father of Black History Month, Miseducation of the Negro, he said, "What we need more than leaders are organizers and servicemen and women." We need organizers and servicemen and women. We need organizer. Dr. Ifatunde Oguntade is not a leader. I am an organizer. Organize the people. To eliminate the chaos, the dysfunction, and the disruption, we need to organize. Y'all don't want to do that. You don't want to organize. And Joe Biden knows you don't want to organize. Your governor knows you don't want to organize. Congressional Black Caucus knows you don't want to organize. The black bourgeoisie know you don't want to organize. Chinese are in pursuit of power. Arabs are in pursuit of power. East Indians are in pursuit of power. Latinos are in pursuit of power. Anglo-Saxons are in pursuit of power. Black American, North American Negroes are in pursuit of pleasure and comfort. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand what the Prince of Pan-Africanism is saying right now. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand what Ifa Tunde 3 times is saying right now. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand what King Kong consciousness is saying. The Asian is in pursuit of power. The Anglo-Saxon is in pursuit of power. The Arab is in pursuit of power. The East Indian is in pursuit of power. The Latino is in pursuit of power. The European Jew is in pursuit of power. The North American African is in pursuit of pleasure and comfort. Have you seen these rappers? Have you seen these actors? Have you seen these A-list celebrities? Have you seen these millionaires and billionaires? Do you see them using their wealth to build power for their people? Do you see the millionaires and billionaires of Black North America, from Toronto, Canada to South Texas? Do you see them using their wealth to build power? You don't even use your wealth to build power. You just got your tax returns. You just got your tax returns. You just got your tax return. Did you use your tax return to build power? No, you didn't. You use your tax return to engage in pleasure and comfort. 95% of Black activity is pleasure and comfort. It's either conflict or comfort. That's 95% of the Black experience. Conflict with other Blacks because you worship Caucasians. Conflict with other Blacks because you worship Caucasians. Conflict with other Blacks or comfort. That's it. Go to any Black person. How did you spend last year, 2023, your time outside of work, your free time? How did you spend your free time in 2023? Conflict with other Negroes or pursuit of comfort. That's it. We already talked about the solution, organization and institutions. Stop asking the same question. The reason y'all keep on asking the same question, what's the solution, is because you are in denial of the solution. I've been telling you the solution for 25 years and you keep on asking the same silly question. What's the solution? Organization and institutions. You know what the solution is. But you don't want to do no work. You are a social media addict. That's what you are. A social media addict. If it's not on YouTube, you don't want to get involved. If you got to put your computer down, you don't want to get involved. If you have to get off the cell phone, you don't want to get involved. Brother Malcolm spoke of second-class citizenship. Brother Malcolm spoke of second-class citizenship. Forget that. You're not a citizen at all. You are a denizen of America. Go look up the word denizen. Not citizen. You are a denizen of America. Somebody who lives there with no rights thereof. Someone who lives there, no rights thereof. Someone who lives there, no rights thereof. Slavery ended in 1865. You don't get the 14th Amendment until 1867, 1868. Slavery ended in 1865. You don't get the 14th Amendment until 1867, 1868. What was your status in America between 1865 and the 14th Amendment? Free, but you were not a citizen. That's exactly where you are right now. That's exactly where you are right now. You are back in the same condition you were in post-slavery, pre-14th Amendment. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. You are back in the same predicament you were in post-slavery, pre-14th Amendment. No longer in chains, but no rights as an American citizen. That's exactly where you are. We done went back 160 years. In 12 years, we went back 160 years. In 60, from Barack Obama's first term to the end of Joe Biden's first term, 16 years. From Barack Obama's first term to the end of Joe Biden's first term, 16 years. We didn't went back 170 years in 16 years. You are exactly where you were post-slavery, pre-14th Amendment. Organize or die. Institutionalize or die. But you so sleep. Hypnotize with second-class citizenship. Hypnotize with oppression. No, Caucasians have been consistent. You have changed. You have changed your self-respect. You have changed your love for your community. You have fallen out of love with black power, and you have fallen in love with the white dollar. I said you have fallen out of love with black power, and you have fallen in love with the white dollar. I said you have fallen out of love with black power. You have fallen in love with the white dollar. I said you have fallen out of love with black power. You have fallen in love with the white dollar. If I'm lying, I'm crying. If I'm lying, I'm crying. If I'm lying, I'm crying, brothers and sisters. And you say, Dr. Umar, why you go so hard on our people? Dr. Umar, our people got it hard enough. Why you go so hard? I got to go hard. Because who else is going hard? Who else is going hard? Who else in the conscious community is telling our men to stop dating outside the race? Nobody. Nobody. Not even in the conscious community are they telling our men not to go outside the race. I'm the only one doing it. The only one building an institute. The only one fighting on the front line for the children. I got to go hard. Ain't no time for nothing else. If the house is on fire, you got to smack out of people to wake them up so they don't get burned. You don't tap them on the shoulder if the house is burning down. God forbid. If the house is burning down, you don't tap them on the shoulder. You don't blow in their ear. You smack their ass up. Get up out this house because it's burning down.